Ian?
Okay, well, there's certainly a degree of hope in here because when we issue a seasonal forecast, when we see seasonal forecasts issued by the number of bodies that do it, including NOAA, that's for a number of what they're expecting systems to develop. That does not say anything about whether any of these systems are going to make landfall. We've seen 4 named storms already, minimal impacts from all 4. So we've had very, very active seasons without a storm that makes landfall, and we've had seasons that weren't very active, and then unfortunately we see a landfalling system and we see the impacts related to that. Of course, we don't want to double up on the struggles that we're going through. We have one catastrophe that we're dealing with, sadly, in the form of this pandemic that we've been dealing with over the last several months. Of course, we don't want to introduce another large-scale evacuation or something like that. Logistically, there are many, many issues that I don't even want to speculate. Emergency managers, that is their job, and I'm sure they're all putting protocols in place should these plans have to be put into effect. I'm sure that would involve as much mask wearing and social distancing as possible in an event like this. From a meteorological standpoint, we're hoping we track a number of these systems because we know conditions are going to be fairly favorable for development, especially once we get into the teeth of the season, August and September, to see many systems develop, but it's just going to be like any other season. We're watching, we're tracking these very closely, and we're also hoping that none come near us or anywhere across the United States, anywhere across the tropics. We need storms to develop in open water, take the heat that they acquire in open water, and take it up towards the North Pole. We've got a nice big ocean for that, the Atlantic Ocean. Hopefully that's where they stay, and we don't have to start answering or addressing those kinds of questions, JB.
Yeah, things